Hello students, standard 8. As you know that in this chapter the most important part is going on. In the last session I explained you the three identities which are known as standard identities. And then we learn another fourth identities also. Now, what is the use, what is the application of identities? That, before going on that, as I told you, you have to write down that identities in your notebooks 25 times. And you have to learn, as I told you, that a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Second identity, a minus b whole bracket square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And the third identity, bracket a minus b bracket a plus b equals a square minus b square. These are the three most important identities. And then last one, fourth one, x plus a, second bracket x plus b equals x square plus bracket a plus b multiplied by x plus a multiplied by b, means ab. Now we are going to learn the application of identities. It means that how are this identity useful in our algebra. So we will understand with an example. Using the identity 1, identity first one, find first 2x plus 3y whole square, and second 103 square. Now we have to use the first identity. You remember that first identity, which is that? First identity is that one, a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. If you don't remember this identity, you won't be able to do any of these sums. So let us start with the first one, that is 2x plus 3y whole square. Now here, in place of a, that is 2x, in place of b, it is 3y. A plus b whole square, but here it is 2x plus 3y whole square. So now we have to follow this. But whatever I do, please watch carefully. Whenever the brackets are needed, you must have brackets, otherwise chances that you will make mistakes. And I don't want you to make those silly mistakes, otherwise you will lose your marks. Look here. So now, first one is a square. What is a here? 2x. Don't write down like that, 2x square. Because when you bring the square of the first term, it means you have to write down into the bracket. Means 2x whole square. What is done? 2ab. It means 2 multiplied by a is here 2x, b is 3y. Always write down in the bracket. Plus b square. b is 3y. So don't write down like that 3y square. Use bracket. always bracket. So now you have to use this laws. Here 2x whole square means square of 2 also and square of x also. What is square of 2? 4. So 2 square is 4. So 4x square plus, first you multiply this 2 into 2x into 3y. So now first we will multiply the digits. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So we will write down 12 here, x into y. So 12xy plus 3y whole square. What is 3 square? 9. 3 square is 9. So 9y square. That is your answer. But what students do? If they don't know the identity, what will they do? 2x plus 3y square. Right? So 2x square is 4x square. 3y square is 9y square. They will write down this answer. Where is this gone? 12x square. They eat it because they don't remember the identities. So if you don't remember the identities, then you will miss this middle term and your answer will go wrong. So, and as I told you, brackets are very, 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 very important. Otherwise, you will write down 2x square in place of 4x square. You will write down 3y whole square. Then only you will be able to write down 9y square. So these are the small things you have to follow. Second one is 103 whole square. Now when we ask using identities, but student will do like that. 103 multiplied by 103 because it is square. I didn't tell you to multiply. It is already given instruction that using the identity 1. So in this situation, 103 we can write down as 100 plus 3. Then it will be very, very easier. So 100 plus 3 whole square. Now use this identity. A plus B whole square. In place of A here it is 100. In place of B it is 3. So now we have to follow like this. Means 100 square 2 into 100 into 3 and plus 3 square. A square plus 2AB plus B square. Means 100 square plus 2 into 100 into 3 plus 3 square. Now what is 100 square? 100 multiplied by 100 how much? 10,000. So that is 10,000 plus 2 3s are 6 into 100 is 600 plus 9. So it is very easier now. Before you do that multiplication, easily you can find out the answer. So it is 10,619. So using the identity 1, you have to check that 103, it means 100 plus 3 and that's square. Then you can easily find out that. Now another example that will be based on the identity number 2. Question is using identity 2. Using identity 2. Find first 4p minus 3q whole square and second 49 square. So now, what is second identity? Second identity is this one. A minus b whole square. Here only middle sign will be minus, but the last term will be again plus. So second identity is a minus b whole square equals a square minus 2ab plus b square. So whenever you solve this type of questions using identities on a rough page or on the side, you can write down the identity so you can follow it in the beginning, but when you are aware of it, then it's not necessary. So here first we will take 4p minus 3q. So here in the place of a, that is 4p, in place of b, 3q. So is equal to 4p whole square minus 2 into 4p, another bracket 3q, and plus b square means 3q whole bracket square. Brackets are necessary. So try to make it as a habit that always when you apply this identity, use the brackets. So now 4p whole square, 4 square is 16. So 16p square minus 2 4s are 8, 8 3s are 24. So 24p cube plus 3q whole square. So 3 square is 9. So 9q square. So the value of 4p minus 3q whole square is equal to 16p square minus 24p cube plus 9q square. Very, very simple. Second is 49 whole square. Now 49 is nearer to which number which is multiple of 10? Obviously 50. It is between 40 and 50. But it is more close to 50. How much? 50 minus 1. So in place of 49, you can write down 50 minus 1 whole square. So now you can apply this one, a minus b whole square. So that is a square means 50 square minus 2ab means 2 into 50 into 1 plus b square, that is 1 square. Now what is the 50 square? 5 square is 25. So 2500 minus 50 2s are 100, 100 1s are 100. So 2500 minus 100 plus 1. Now 2500 minus 100 is 2400 plus 1. So your answer is 2401. So whenever the number is like that and you have to do the square, then you have to check between two which multiples of 10 each number lie. If it is more close to the first number, you can use first identity like this. It is between 100 and 110, but more close to 100. So we took 100 plus 3. But if it was 107 or 108, more close to 110. So we will take minus 110 minus 2 and so on. So here by using identity 1 and by using identity 2, we can do like this. Now the application of identity 3. So using identity 3, using identity third. Find first one 3 by 2m plus 2 by 3n, second bracket 3 by 2m minus 2 by 3n, and the next one is 983 square minus 17 square. Now what is your third identity? Third identity is a plus b, a minus b equals a square minus b square. So let's do the first one. 3 by 2m plus 2 by 3n, 3 by 2m minus 2 by 3n. So here you can see that both are equal, but only the sign difference, a plus b, a minus b. So a square minus b square, what is a here? 3 by 2m whole square minus 2 by 3n whole square. So it is very simple. So now 3 by 2 square, 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, so 9 by 4 m square minus 4 by 9 n square, only that to do. So when in the both bracket a and b are same but the sign is different, a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. Now second is 983 square minus 17 square. So you have to use this identity but in the reverse way. Means a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So that will be 983 plus 17 in the another bracket 983 minus 17. So now you have to do this one and then just to multiply. So it is 1000 multiplied by 966. So it is easy now. 966. Then 3 zeros. So without any square, otherwise what will you do? 983 whole square, 17 square, then you will do the subtraction. Now the example using identity 4. Using identity 4. Find uh, 95 multiplied by 103. Now you can see that these two numbers are such that let's first take some easier sum. 501 multiplied by 503. Now you can see here that both numbers are nearer to 500. So we will do 500 plus 1, 500 plus 3. We know the identity x square, x plus a, x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus bx plus ab. So here x square means 500 square plus a plus b, here a is 1, b is 3. So 1 plus 3 into x, a, x is 500, so multiply by 500, multiply by ab means 1 multiply by 3. So 500 square is 2500, 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 into 500 plus 3. So that is 2500, 5 4s are 20. So 2000 plus 3. So you have to use this one, x square plus a plus bx plus ab. X square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. So now 2500 plus 2000 is 4500 plus 3, that is 4503. So by this way you learn today how to use this identities to solve the problems. We are going to finish the session. Will be followed by PDF, and as I told you, please learn all these identities carefully and don't forget to make brackets every time so that there are no chances of making mistake. And any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.